Being nice isn't worth it. It costs you. I've learned it the hard way. If you're always going out of a way to be extra nice and helping people voluntarily, you lose respect and relevance. They may like you but don't respect you. It's a massive paradox. The nicer you become, the less people respect you. It's true. We don't care about nice people, right? We just don't think about them because they don't challenge us. We have a tendency to fixate on what we can control, people who resist us, right? Because it's really frustrating when things don't go away. So naturally, we spend more time thinking about assholes than nice people who always agree with us. It's just human nature. Nice people are just easy to control and manipulate, right? So we overlook them. We are wired to chase what we can't control. It's not like we dislike them or anything, all right? It's great to have nice people around, but we subconsciously underestimate them because niceness can come across as low self-worth. They don't stand up for themselves. They always say, yes, they agree with everyone to avoid conflict. They people please to gain approval. These are signs that they don't have self-confidence or self-respect. And when we interact with them, we pick up on the desire to be approved and the fear of rejection, which diminishes their value and presence, so they become invisible, right? Being nice makes you likable and popular, but it doesn't get you respect. So it's a matter of whether you value superficial things or respect, right? And if you want respect, you need to show them you have boundaries and don't take shit from them. You need to be someone that can say no. Don't give them compliments more than necessary. Don't help people when they're not asking for it, all right? Because scarcity creates value. If you're giving them compliments all the time, your words become meaningless. If you're always available, your presence becomes cheap. We're drawn to people who don't give a shit about whether we like them or not. Like, if you think about it, we don't try to get the attention of submissive dogs, people who always like us, already like us, right? But we want the attention of indifferent cats, people who don't give a shit about us, right? There's something about apathy, indifference that attracts us. We are wired to chase what we can't easily catch, right? And that's human nature. So we need to understand it and be someone who doesn't give a shit about them. At least you shouldn't show them you give a shit about them, right? You need to act indifferent, apathetic, and aloof, I guess. That makes you more attractive and makes people respect you. Look, I'm not saying you shouldn't be kind to others, all right? What I'm saying is you shouldn't be nice to others. So even though people use niceness and kindness interchangeably, there's a clear distinction between them. So kindness is coming from genuine care, thinking what's best for them, while niceness is rooted in the fear of rejection, avoiding conflict. So nice people say yes to keep the peace in the moment, whereas kind people say the truth for your growth, long-term benefits. So niceness creates temporary harmony, but kindness brings long-term benefit. That is the difference. And kindness is altruistic, but niceness is self-serving. Because being nice doesn't require discomfort or anything, right? On the surface, nice people seem caring and supportive, but what they're doing in the moment is just avoiding conflict and gaining approval and becoming likable in the process, right? It's just self-serving and easy. But kindness, true kindness, sucks because it comes with uncomfortable conversations, disagreement, and the risks of resentment from others. It might make you unlikable, right? But doing what's best for them, even if it requires discomfort and uncomfortable things, that's true kindness. So you need to understand the difference between kindness and niceness. And be kind, not nice. Stop performing and stay true to self. Say the truth for their growth, okay? Stop trying to be the most likable person in the room. It doesn't reward you. It just makes you hollow and soulless. If you keep acting and lying to self, you start to lose your sense of self and become unrecognizable at the end. And you don't only lose respect from others, you lose respect for yourself as well. It really costs you. So being nice doesn't make you a better person. You need to understand this and be more yourself and say no to other people and gain respect, all right? Be real, be honest. That's what makes people respect you. Thank you.